Trust issues do not always look the way people think they do. It is not always someone sitting in a corner refusing to talk to anyone. Sometimes it looks like the most social person in the room who still feels completely alone. Sometimes it looks like someone who is kind, funny, and seemingly fine but never fully lets anyone in. If you have ever wondered why connecting with people feels harder than it should, this might explain a few things. Here are 5 behaviors that show up in people who struggle with trust. 1. They watch everything and say nothing. People with trust issues become incredibly good observers. They notice the shift in your tone. They catch the small inconsistency in your story. They remember what you said 3 weeks ago, and they are quietly comparing it to what you are saying right now. This is not paranoia for the sake of it. It is a survival mechanism. At some point, someone important to them said one thing and did another, and their brain learned to pay close attention so it never gets caught off guard again. They are not being suspicious for no reason. They are being careful for every reason. 2. They test people without admitting it. This one is uncomfortable, but it is real. People with trust issues often run quiet tests on the people around them. They will tell you something small and see if it stays between you. They will cancel plans and watch how you react. They will go quiet for a few days just to see if you check on them. They are not doing this to be manipulative. They are doing this because words stopped being enough a long time ago. They need evidence. They need patterns. They need to see what you do when things are slightly inconvenient before they decide it is safe to let you closer. 3. They struggle to ask for help. Asking for help requires vulnerability, and vulnerability requires trust. For someone who has been let down, dismissed, or taken advantage of when they were open, asking for help starts to feel like handing someone a weapon, so they handle everything alone. They figure it out quietly. They carry more than they should, and they make it look effortless, because showing the weight means admitting they need someone, and needing someone has not always ended well for them. Independence becomes armor, and they wear it everywhere. 4. They assume the worst before it happens. When something good starts, people with trust issues are already bracing for when it ends. A new friendship feels like a countdown. A new relationship feels like waiting for the moment the other shoe drops. This is not negativity. This is a brain that has learned through experience that good things can disappear without warning. Psychologists call this hypervigilance. The brain stays on alert because relaxing has cost them before, so they prepare for the worst not because they want to, but because being blindsided hurts more than being ready. 5. They pull away when things get too close. This is perhaps the most painful one. Just when a relationship starts to feel real, safe, and genuine, something in them gets uncomfortable. They create distance. They become a little colder. They stop sharing as much, not because they do not care, but because caring deeply and then losing it is the specific kind of pain they are most afraid of. Getting close means having something to lose, and losing has already happened too many times, so they protect themselves the only way they know how, and that is by leaving before they can be left. If any of these hit closer to home than you expected, that is worth sitting with. Trust issues are not a character flaw. They are a response to real experiences. And recognizing them is always the first step toward healing them. Subscribe for more psychology-based content that helps you understand yourself and the people around you on a deeper level. The next video might explain more than you were expecting.